guys, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. No jokes aside, we're gonna skip the jokes today. I'm serious. I got abs. I'm rich. I'm a degenerate. Blah blah. Today we're going to go over Alex Becker's calls. I'm not a fan of his. I don't really care for his stuff, but he's a famous crypto YouTuber right now, and he's making some calls that are pretty outlandish. If we go over here, we see that he picked out 5 altcoins. He actually picked out more. I'm going to call all his calls, and it'll 20x in 15 days. Okay, so these are pretty outlandish calls. 5 altcoins, right, for a 20x gain in 15 days, and this was shot and uploaded September 11th. Okay, September 11th is when this was uploaded, so that's when it was public to us. Now, in this video and on this channel, sometimes I'm just a cowboy, right? I explore the wild west of cryptocurrency. My name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to 2 Bitcoin while helping as many people to their first. And one way I like to help is, hey, who are some trusted voices in the crypto space? And I go around, I'm like, you're not telling the truth. You're telling the truth. And that's all I'm doing, right? I'm just calling people out on their BS, right? That's all I'm doing. I don't care how they feel about me. I'm never going to talk to Alex Becker in my life, probably. He is much richer than me. He does have more subscribers than me. He has more viewership than me, but I don't care. This is just crypto. This is just YouTube. Who cares, right? I just want to know who are some people I can trust. And so in this video, we're going to go over his calls and see whether or not we could trust his calls. Were they right? Were they off marker? Let's just see. And if they are right, then I'm going to give them the props. If they're wrong, I'm going to call them out on this stuff. So this first call comes at 6 minutes and 18 seconds for Polkadot. Polkadot, he called it at $29.95, okay? And he called it right around here, probably like September 10th is probably when he shot, maybe 11th. And he called it at $29.95. You could look on the timestamp, you could look on his screen, and it rose to about $37.90 all the way to the top immediately. So I think this was a pretty good call. If you did hold all the way to now, you would be down actually. It'd be like 30 cents or $30 or so. But who can make those calls, right? Who could sell at the peak? Really, I mean, like no one really. It's very difficult to know. Even the best investors in the world don't even trust their skills in selling at the top and buying at the bottom. They take these, that's how you dollar cost average in. But this to me is like a 50-50 call. Like it did moonshot or did do a quick ride up to $37 from like a $29, $30 base, but then it came back down. So it's like a 50-50 call for me. And so that's just us getting started. His next call was at 7 minutes and 22 seconds of this video, and that was for AVAX or Avalanche. All right, Avalanche, and this was a pretty good call. He called this at $49.66 as far as I could tell in the video, and this was at $67.25. So let's go ahead and put this in the crypto calculator here, the cowboy calculator. $49.66, and Avalanche right now is at $67 and whatever cents. So we see an increase of 35%, which is a really good call. So he was right on AVAX. Look, I'm not biased here. I'm just giving you the data. So he called it right around here at a 9/11, and then he's sitting up here. So it's pretty good, pretty good. His next one that he set out to do at 7 minutes and 40 seconds was Phantom on this video, and Phantom was at $1.52, and now it's $1.34. Okay, and so we actually see only losses on Phantom. So he called it right around here, and it's just been down in the dredges ever since. And so if we put in the old calculator here at $1.34, and then this one is at 1.52. We see a loss. You've experienced a loss of about 11% loss if you made his Phantom call, and he made a big stink about Phantom. So not everyone can win it, right? Harmony 1 was his other call, right? And he called Harmony 1 at 7 minutes and 54 seconds of his video again. Okay, I'm being very accurate because if I'm calling out people on their stuff, I want to be accurate. And he called it, and I saw in the video is at 0.20 cents, and now it's at 0.15 cents. And so you'd experience a 25% loss. Now the catch is, did it moon from there? And I would say no, it did not moon. Look, he called it here, and it rose up immediately, But that only lasted a few hours. And if you didn't sell at the top, if you didn't know anything, you didn't sell there, you're only experiencing losses. You're experiencing some pretty significant losses on there. I mean, like from 20 cents to like down to as much as 12 cents. It's like 80% loss of a portfolio. But hopefully you don't sell on the red. You don't sell ever on red. You buy on red only. Okay, so yeah, that was his call on one. Now he also called Moon River at 8 minutes and 8 minutes of his video, or 8 minutes and 20 seconds of his video, and Moon River. And so if we take Moon River, he called it at $466. This is probably the worst one, right? He called it at $466, and Moon River currently is at 318. Okay, so you've experienced a loss of 31%. Oh my goodness, jeez Louise. And if we look at Moon River, come September 11th, he called it like right around here. Oh, he called it at the top. Good googly moogly. He was dead wrong on Moon River. So Phantom, he was dead wrong. One, he was dead wrong. Moon River, he was dead wrong on. And those are all the ones that he like really took a stance on. He was like, I'm looking at Phantom, One, and Moon River, and just that's not it. Another one he called on was Polygon at 8 minutes and 18 seconds of his video, and he called it at $1.33, and now it's at $1.23. Okay, so he called it at 133, and it's at 123 now. You're looking at a 7.5% loss. Okay, that's pretty bad. He actually said, I'm not touching Cardano with a 10-foot pole, which he was actually right on that case. In Cardano, let me just go to Cardano here. Yeah, Cardano has dropped down significantly, so he was right about that. So in total, yeah, he's looking at about, I would say, a 40% correct. I mean, all the three ones that he stood on, Phantom, Harmony, and Moon River, he was dead wrong on that. So I could make the case that he was 100% wrong, but his DOT and AVAX calls were actually pretty not bad. You know what I mean? They weren't 100% correct. They were about 50-50. You know what I mean? Like it went up to the top, stayed there for a little while, so you had a chance to make your games, but it does, like all other things, come crashing down. Now he made two other calls here, and this is very interesting. He made a call on DRace. Okay, DRace is something he said he was into, and come September 11th, this was him. This is a small freaking market cap. I mean, it was at this point, it was not $56 million market. It was a much lower, probably like half the price, like 25 million. And I think he pumped this thing. I think he had a bag. He let this out, and he launched the video, and this pumped right here. And he pumped his own bags. He showed his own bags, and he did this for Chain Guardians too. He probably bought Chain Guardians, but the thing is with Chain Guardians right here, like 9.11, he probably bought in right around here at 90 cents, and he showed that thing all the way up to here at $1.40, and he probably sold, and this was probably his drop. Honestly, like I believe that at this level of 200, almost 300,000 views, and almost 800,000 subscribers, yeah, you could definitely pump your own bags, and I think he did that. I think he pumped and dumped on his viewership in regards to DRace and Chain Guardians. And I played Chain Guardians. It's an okay game, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I think that's a little shady, a little sketchy. Do I have any proof? No, I don't have any proof. I just see the charts, and that's what I'm reading into, what his power of influence is on the market. So yeah, I think he has a lot of power and influence over these smaller micro cap things. Not disregarding Chain Guardians or DRace, but it's just I don't feel too comfortable with it. So final verdict: was he right? I'm gonna say no, and here's why. He made the stance on 20x gains in 15 days. Not true. 100% false. These 5 altcoins, 20x gains in 15 days did not happen. Not even close. Matter of fact, you lost money. You lost money. So good job on the DOT and AVAX calls, Alex Becker. If you ever watch this video, I doubt it, but you were dead wrong. And matter of fact, I think you pump your bags. I think you show your bags. Do I have proof? No, I don't have proof, but I'm just looking at the charts and I'm looking at what happened. Anyway, if you're into these types of, if all this made sense, give me a like if you're feeling generous. If you want to roll with me and a whole bunch of other cowboys, hit the subscribe button down below. This is never financial advice. I'm just a cowboy with a lizard brain, gorilla arms, and diamond hands, exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency. I'll see you in the next video.